Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics. Another lot of newbies. 9 new fabrics for you today, all fantastic to use for winter. Some pretty special little prints in there, I think. So let's get started. The first one I have for you today is actually a restock. So we had this one last winter and it went pretty quickly. It's a ponte and it's called Shredded. So I've got a couple of, and I've just got one other ponte to show you. So I'm just going to tell you about ponte while I've got this one here. You find the nice clean edge to hold up the top. So this is this one. To me, those vertical lines are like rips from the claws, hence the name Shredded. That's why we have that there. So ponte has really nice stretch horizontally. Maybe a smidge of give vertically, not a huge amount, and there's your drape. I love ponte for many things, but for me, I think of ponte as sometimes like more of a business type fabric. So it'll make a really beautiful dress for work, or a great skirt for work, or a blazer, which it's my aim again this year to make more blazers, not just for work, but for casual as well. It's just got a really nice structure to it for that, and it just sits really nicely. It doesn't have a huge amount of drape, but it has some, so it's not really stiff. The fabric has a bit of thickness to it. Not a huge amount, but it's just got that little bit of thickness there, which is lovely and forgiving. You know, you're not going to see, or your bits between, you know, underneath it, it's, you know, it's going to smooth things over for you nicely. It's 220 GSM, so it's not really heavy, but it's not super light either. And it's 95% poly, 5% spandex. Now, I do have a thread. I thought I'd put this one with 1140. You could go with like an off-white to match in with the background, or if you've got some greys, really any of the greys will work. You could probably even put black in with this one because it's got that variation of colour in there. You've got a few options to work with. So this is Shredded, and it's a ponte. So after our big ponte release last week, a nice printed one might be nice to go with some of those solids that you ordered. Okay, this is another ponte, and this one is called Black and Silver Houndstooth. Now, there is a noticeable difference in the feel of this fabric compared to the one that I just had. The one that I just had quite a soft touch to it, and this one isn't scratchy or rough or anything like that, but it doesn't have the same level of softness. And I think it's probably because of the print. So let me bring this forward so you can see the print. So it's a black background, and it's like a silver foil on there, creating that houndstooth effect. Now, anything that's got a coating or a foil, and I think I told you this last week with the Rockstar, you take great care when washing it. Coatings, foils, that sort of stuff, if you do anything too hot, it'll come off. So washing cold, don't put it in the dryer, as it just won't last long if you do. Sorry, my hair's a bit frizzy today, and it's annoying me. I can see it, and I don't like it. Patting it down won't help. Okay, so this is the Black and Silver Houndstooth ponte. The stretch, I feel, is probably a little less as well. Not a huge amount, but once I measure it, I'll know for sure. And not much going on there either. There's your drape. I mean, wouldn't this just make a beautiful blazer or something? A little work jacket or casual jacket for me, because I wouldn't just wear it to work. I'd wear it anywhere personally. A great dress or a skirt. Just adds that little bit of something, I think, with the silver in there. And obviously we're going to put that with a black thread, 4000. I've got quite a few fabrics today that don't have coordinates. I've got a pretty small pile of coordinates next to me today. But the fabrics are still beautiful. It's just that they perhaps don't need a coordinate. I mean, this one here, you could put any colour with this. I could be here forever showing you everything that goes with this one. Black's pretty easy, isn't it, to work out? Okay, next I have a couple of double brush polys for you, which are great for all year round, but they are really nice in winter as well. Let's get that off of there. Oh, the roll paper still stuck to it. This one is called Hybrid. It's a gorgeous animal print. Look at that. Beautiful earth tone colours in there. So double brush poly has really great stretch. Both ways, really beautiful drape. Fantastic for so many different garment types. Because it has good stretch, it also has good recovery on that stretch, so it's not going to grow on you or get bigger during the day. It makes it really great for negative ease garments, but also great for positive ease garments as well, because the drape is so beautiful. So you could use it for both. So it would be amazing as a pair of leggings, or it would be amazing as a flowy maxi skirt. It would work as both. It's such a versatile fabric base. There is just so much that you could do with it. I mean, you could make a blazer out of this fabric too if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be a fabric like a ponte or a scuba or Liverpool. You could use double brush poly to make a blazer. It would just be a little bit more relaxed fitting. And there's just, you know, you can make just about anything with this. My recommendation is just check the fabric requirements in the pattern, and they're always written in there. They either give you the pattern types, and often they give you stretch percentages as well that are required, which is really, really helpful. And then we also list all of our products with the stretch percentage on the listing. So you can see, you can be shopping, say, on Pattern Emporium's website. Yep, I really want to make this. Let me check that this fabric is going to work. Yep, that fabric, the stretch percentage works within the guidelines. It will work for that one. So we try and make it as easy as we can. We know that online shopping, particularly for something like fabric, can be tricky. So we try and give you as much information as we can. So I've matched this one up with 1630, just to match in with some of those background colours there. And this one looks really lovely with the tan double brush poly. Or, sorry, that was latte. Latte double brush poly. This one here is tan, I hope. Yes, tan double brush poly. And it also looks really nice. We've got this micro suede, and this is the chocolate micro suede. It looks beautiful with that too. Really lovely. Okay, so that is hybrid double brush poly. Next is a bit of a classic winter print in a classic colour for this print as well. We have red buffalo plaid. It's so soft. All brush polys are soft, but this one is particularly soft, which is lovely. So nice to wear. Isn't that adorable? I just love buffalo print. It's just so cute. So you could wear this. You could wear it on the angle. You could wear it on the horizontal, whichever you like. So obviously the stretch is pretty similar to what I just showed you. Both ways, beautiful drape. So nice. This would look so lovely with some of last week's Rockstar. Okay, I've matched it up with 2070, and obviously it's going to look amazing with black, but the cherry red cotton spandex is also, I should say, really nice with it. So, red buffalo plaid, double brush poly. Alright, let's look at some sweater knits. I've got 3 now. 1, 2, 3. I've got 4. 4 sweater knits. Well, one's a waffle, but that's still a sweater knit. Okay, we have this one here. Nice plain colour, which is nice for these sorts of things too. So this is a hachi. This one is 69% poly, 28% rayon, 3% spandex. It's light. It's like 180 GSM. I know you can see straight through it right now, but when you wear it up against you, and that's not tight, but it's just up against me, it's not see-through. It's just because I've got so much light above me here. So let me show you. It's just got a little bit of variation in the colour. Oops, a bit too close. There we go. So it's kind of like that heathered look. It is a much stronger colour. That's like that. That's a good representation of the colour. It's really lovely. Make a beautiful jumper or a cardi or a dress or a top if you needed a layering piece. So, stretch, amazing. a little bit vertically, and there's your drape. It's gorgeous. So I don't have any coordinating fabrics, but I do have a thread, and I've got 6112 that'll go with it. But none of the teals that we had were really close enough in colour to really work. It's hard when it's a solid colour to really match it up, but it's lovely just on its own. Okay, another hachi, Disco Nights. Should have called it maybe Saturday Night Fever or something, shouldn't I? But it's really cute. So it's a black hachi, and it has silver glitter all over it. Let me show you. Get that off of me. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Isn't that cute? So you get a little bit of sparkle in your outfit. So this glitter is a foil in there. So you need to take care washing this one. No dryer, no hot water. This one is 89% poly, 7% rayon, 3% spandex. Also a nice lightweight, so 180 GSM. So these are lightweight sweater knits. They're not a thick fabric at all. You know, they're pretty similar to brush poly in their thickness and their weight, obviously. So they're not going to provide a huge amount of warmth. They're not going to keep you warm on their own if you live in Tasmania or Melbourne, but they are still quite snuggly, perfect for Queensland, Western Australia probably, Northern Territory. If you're in a colder climate though, you will certainly need more than this to keep you warm. But still, I mean, in those sorts of places, I think you probably still need a coat anyway, don't you? So it'd be nice for underneath that. And nice for office wear. If you've got a nice warm office, it'd be nice for that. So we've got some pretty good stretch going on there. And vertically, just a bit of give. Beautiful drape. So again, you know, jumper, cardigan, dress, top, you name it. You could do lots with it. Some people have made pants out of sweater knit, which would be pretty cozy, I think. Just the black thread, 4,000. It's Disco Nights hachi. And then I just have a plain black hachi, which can't go past a plain black, can you? This one feels quite nice and soft, which is nice. It's not overly brushed or anything, but yeah, it just does. Oh, it is a little bit brushed on the right side. Some are just softer than others. So this one is 63% poly, 34% rayon, and that helps with the softness, that rayon, and 3% spandex. So it's just, can I get that nice and close? Can you see? There you go. You see the knitting of it there. So it's nice and light like the others, 180 GSM, just for a nice little throw over jumper or cardi or a top to go underneath something a little bit warmer. Would be lovely. So you've got good stretch. Again, you can see it's ridiculously see-through when I do that, but it's fine. And it's draping down there and it's not see-through down there. Vertical stretch. Let's have a look. Just a bit of give. And there's your drape. And 4,000 thread again, of course. So this is the black hachi. I do only have one roll of the black hachi. Okay, I have a waffle knit for you now. And it's kind of cute. So waffle knit. You see that texture there? That is the waffle. So waffle knit's always going to have that texture to it. You open it up. Sometimes it can be hard to sort the right side from the wrong side. In which case, I mean, if they're that similar, it doesn't really matter. I'm a bit slack about these things, I suppose. I will go with the side that I like best, whether it's the right side or the wrong side. But that's just me. You can tell when you look at the selvage which way it's supposed to be. So it's this way here. How's that for a tie-dye? So this is wine tie-dye, and it's a waffle. Isn't it gorgeous? So tie-dye, some really great stretch. It's about 200 GSM. Bit of vertical, not a great deal. Lovely drape. So I do have a thread to go with this one, and I just put a dark grey with it, so 348, because I figured that would cover everything. It's got some variation in colour in there, so it's not going to match every single bit as you sew along, but probably most of it. Okay, this one looks beautiful with dark mauve, double brush poly, or masala, double brush poly. Lovely. I love this one. It feels beautiful. It's kind of cozy to wear. It's not brushed, so it doesn't give that extra warmth with the brushing. So again, it is a lighter sweater knit, but it's cozy. It's got a cozy factor to it. So, wine tie-dye waffle. Okay, we are up to our Lush Sunday special, and it is what I am wearing today. Now this is actually a woven. So I've made a jumper out of this woven fabric, and it's the boxy raglan that I posted up yesterday. It does not feel restrictive at all. So I've made another, I think it was a Spirit brushed cotton that I used for this pattern before, and it was really comfortable. So it's a pattern that it's got some room in it, so you can use a woven or a knit. I've just used black 180 GSM cotton spandex for the bands. I might even go and put a band on the bottom because I figured it'll just kind of tuck it in a little bit. I could just do the front tuck actually. Maybe that would work with it as well. I've got something right in the way on my screen there. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. So it's deceptively cozy because it's not a heavy fabric, but it is a little bit brushed, so it's nice and soft on the outside, and it's the sort of fabric that gets a little bit softer with each wash, which is really nice. So it is a 100% cotton, and it is brushed. It's about 140 centimetres wide, which is a great width for a woven. It does actually have a little bit of, just a small amount of give in it. The bias stretch is quite good. So if you did need a little bit of extra stretch, this is the sort of print where no one's going to know if you cut things on the bias. It's going to look exactly the same. So if you need just a little bit of something there, then cutting it on the bias might just help you. If you want to fake a woven, if you really want something with a bit of stretch, but you love this print or you love this fabric base, then that might be an option for you. So this is pink leopard brushed cotton, Lush Sunday special today, so it is $14 a metre. It's a bit hard to dress myself, I've already got it on. Actually, I don't need to do that, I've already got it on. Silly me. Let's put that one down. So I'll show you the drape. I mean, you can kind of see the drape with how it's wearing, how it's sitting on me. It's not really, really drapey, but it's not really, really stiff either. The colours are just so pretty. They are lovely. So 155 is the thread that I put with this one. And pink bamboo looks really lovely with it. And bright light blue cotton spandex is really nice too, to pick up those blues inside there, and obviously black. I like the black for the cuffs, and you do need to have something else for the cuffs, like something stretched, something knit, the bands I should say. So that worked really well using that one. Okay, so that is it for today. More winter goodies, so jump on our website www.lushfabrics.com.au and you can check out all of those. We put all of our new ones in the new arrivals section on our website. So if you're specifically looking for something that I've shown you in the video today, just head to that new arrivals section and you'll see them all in there. The Lush Sunday special is at the special price just for today, just for Sunday. So if you are interested in this one or you want to give it a go, you're curious about this brushed cotton, then today is a good day to jump on and try it out. Okay, we have our vouchers to give away in Facebook on our page and our group, so enter those competitions. And until then, I'm going to see you next week with some more beautiful fabrics. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.